Something weird is happening at Seahawks camp. Not in a bad way, in a what the hell are they building over there kind of way. The roster isn't just shifting, it's being flipped inside out. Star names are gone, unfamiliar faces are rising, and one quarterback has already earned the locker room without throwing a single preseason pass. The noise around this team isn't coming from flashy trades or loud personalities. It's coming from quiet control. And that might be even scarier. The coaching staff isn't holding back. They're already running camp like it's week 1. The tempo is up, the battles are real, the offensive identity is changing fast, no more leaning on the same weapons. They're crafting something tougher, faster, and more flexible. It starts with a reshaped wide receiver room, a tight end who's stealing headlines, and a new QB who doesn't need to be flashy, just consistent. And so far, that's exactly what he's been. But underneath all of it is one player whose performance could define the entire season. He's coming off injuries, contract pressure, and whispers of being replaceable. Now, he's healthier, sharper, and finally running like the guy this offense was built around. If Kenneth Walker III plays the way he's looked in training camp, Seattle's ceiling changes overnight. But before we get into that, hit that like and subscribe button for more Seahawks and all the NFL content. Let's aim for 500 likes on this video. Nobody's pushing harder at Seahawks camp than Kenneth Walker III. And it's not just because he's healthy for the first time in months, it's because he knows exactly what's at stake. This isn't just another season for K9, it's a prove-it year. With his contract clock ticking and Seattle's running back depth thinned by injury, Walker is carrying more than the ball. He's carrying pressure, expectations, and urgency. And right now he's responding like a veteran who refuses to be replaced. Coaches are noticing. Mike McDonald called his early camp performance locked in. Clint Kubiak made it clear the hesitation in Walker's running style is over. No more stutter steps. No more Le'Veon Bell comparisons. Seattle's installing an outside zone scheme built for speed, and Walker is finally running with instinct instead of hesitation. His body looks different. His footwork looks tighter. Even his energy in drills feels sharper, like he's already in mid-season form. And here's the twist that makes it even more serious. Walker's entire routine has changed. He's sleeping earlier, he's eating cleaner, he's leaning into recovery like never before. This isn't just about staying on the field, it's about unlocking the version of himself that rushed for over 1,000 yards as a rookie. And with Kenny McIntosh out for the year and questions about the future of the position, Seattle needs this version of Walker more than ever. But the question is, can he keep this up through the grind of a full season? That answer might depend on the one player handing him the ball. Sam Darnold didn't walk into Seattle with hype, he walked in with a system. And right now, that system is helping him take control of the offense faster than anyone expected. He's not out here launching 60-yard bombs in every drill. He's doing something more important. He's building trust. He knows this playbook better than most of the roster. And instead of waiting to be coached up, he's the one teaching. From formations to timing to protection calls, it already feels like his huddle. What's standing out isn't his arm, it's his attitude. Darnold has fully embraced the blueprint Clint Kubiak laid out. He's not chasing numbers. He's leaning on the run game, trusting his reads, and hitting his checkdowns with purpose. When he does take shots, he's doing it with confidence, not desperation. In meetings, players say he sounds like he's been in this building for years. On the field, you can see it in the way receivers are already syncing up with him, especially one name that keeps coming up. That connection with Jackson Smith-Njigba is heating up fast. Cooper Kupp has already praised how smooth Darnold's timing is. And it's not just chemistry, it's command. For the first time in a long time, Seattle doesn't feel like it's holding auditions at quarterback. It feels like they've got a plan. But even the best plans need weapons. And the next one might be the biggest surprise of training camp so far, a tight end nobody can seem to cover. Every training camp has one rookie who crashes the plan. This year in Seattle, that rookie is Elijah Aoyo. The tight end out of Miami wasn't handed anything. But just a few practices in, he's already taken something, attention, reps, and maybe even the starting job. Coaches are experimenting with him in wide receiver alignments. Quarterbacks are looking for him without hesitation. And defenders? They're having a hard time sticking with him once the route breaks. Sam Darnold has made it clear. Aoyo is big, smart, and easy to find. That might sound simple, but in this offense, it means everything. With Noah Fant gone and the tight end position wide open, the expectation was a slow rotation between veterans. But that's not happening. Aoyo isn't just surviving camp, he's commanding it. His understanding of the playbook, his route timing, and his ability to stretch the field vertically have made him more than just a fill-in. He's becoming a real problem for defenses. And here's what's making things uncomfortable for the rest of the tight end room. While Aoyo's name keeps coming up in press conferences and interviews, A.J. Barner's doesn't. He's quietly slipping down the depth chart, while Aoyo keeps stacking big days. There's still time for the competition to shift. But if camp ended today, it wouldn't be a debate. Aoyo would be Seattle's TE1, and the next name we're about to talk about is giving him serious help stretching the field. Jackson Smith-Njigba didn't wait to be called the #1 option. He walked into training camp like he already was. With DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett both gone, the opportunity was obvious. But what JSN is doing now goes way beyond expectations. He's not just running cleaner routes, he's running different routes. The coaching staff is expanding his usage outside, motioning him pre-snap, and putting more on his shoulders than ever before. And he's delivering like he's been ready for this since Ohio State. Julian Love, a Pro Bowl safety, didn't hold back. He called JSN one of the best receivers in the league and warned people not to label him as just a slot guy. That's not a casual compliment. That's a defender who sees him every day at practice and knows how hard it is to cover him. JSN's quickness, catch radius, and after-catch ability are already tough. But now, with more freedom in the offense, he's becoming harder to track. The sideline chemistry with Darnold is clicking, the separation is cleaner, and the trust is growing. And if anyone forgot the kind of playmaker he is, they only had to look back at that game-winning touchdown from Drew Lock in a primetime Monday night matchup. That wasn't luck. That was JSN taking over when it mattered. Now, he's not a secondary weapon, he's the guy defenses have to game plan for. But what's really helping him explode this year is what's happening up front. One rookie on the offensive line is quietly earning more respect than anyone expected. Tate Rattlage didn't come to training camp looking to blend in. He came to fight. As a rookie offensive guard taken in the first round, expectations were already high. But the way he's meeting those expectations is what's turning heads. He's not coasting on talent, he's grinding through every snap. Going toe-to-toe with guys like Jarran Reed, Byron Murphy, and Leonard Williams, veterans who don't take it easy on anyone. And the word coming out of those battles is simple. This rookie can take a hit and give one right back. Rattlage isn't perfect. He'll tell you that himself. But his mentality is already ahead of most rookies. He's focused on one thing, making the next play better than the last. The technique will come, but the attitude is already there. Coaches say he's asking the right questions. Teammates say he's showing up early and staying late. And the defensive line? Even they admit he's making life harder every day. For a rookie to earn that kind of respect this quickly, something's clicking. And what makes his progress even more important is who he's protecting. This offensive line has a new quarterback to protect, a star running back to block for, and a scheme that relies on physicality in the trenches. Rattlage isn't just trying to earn a starting job, he's trying to change the tone of the entire unit. Let's put it on you. Would you give up 2 first-round picks and pay Parsons a record-setting deal if it guaranteed Seattle the best defense in football for the next 5 years? Drop a yes or no in the comments right now. And while you're at it, let us know your confidence level in John Schneider's long-term plan. Do you trust this leadership group to finish what they've started? Because if everything comes together the way it's starting to look, this team might be closer than anyone realizes.